Hi, everyone. I'm your host today, Tom Reber, on Real Estate Champions, and we have a mother-daughter team from Premier Homes Realty, Kari Francom and Tari Taylor. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to start with Mom.
Sure.
So, Mom, Premier Homes Real Estate.
Yes.
How did you get into that?
Well, I started real estate in 2015.
Wow.
And worked for the big box broker,
Of
as we call
course.
it. And then in 2010, when the market crashed,
Yes.
we decided, you know what? We're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna do things differently. So my husband and I started the brokerage
Yeah.
in Premier Homes Realty in 2010, and we just wanted to do it different. We pay all of our agents 100% commission.
Outstanding.
We do something very unique where we basically drop our commission to 4% total. We started this in 2010,
Okay.
and if we bring the buyer, we'll drop it to 3%. It's just something very different than most agencies were doing at the time.
Yeah.
It's gotten a little more like that today.
Oh, yeah. We've the business has changed your
Changed
direction
it.
a little
Correct.
bit. But
Correct.
what you've done, which is a game changer, is you've taken the art of fist negotiation and lowered it down.
Yeah.
And quieted it down to really focus on the solution of the opportunity.
That's it. Because see, for us, it's all about the people.
Yes.
When you take care of people, money takes care of itself.
100%. So how did you get this one in the business, Kari?
You know, I always hoped that we could work together.
Yeah.
But ultimately, she had to make that decision. So when she did, it's been amazing ever since.
Fantastic. Well, Kari, your turn. So you've got into real estate. Tell us some of the stuff that how you got in and why you're in it.
Yeah, I think I've been around it my whole life
Yeah.
with my mom growing up, and I've always admired how she's been able to work and have a family and do it all. And I just really wanted to do that myself. At first, I wanted to kind of follow my own dreams. And when I got married, I was a young mom, and she was like, "Why don't you try it?" And
Oh, you need flexibility. you need all these
Exactly
things,
right.
and as well as get paid a fair wage.
right, she had the perfect solution, and I tried it, and I fell in love. I love it
Your
every
mom was
day.
so smart.
I know. Took me a couple years to
It
figure
takes
that
a hot
out.
minute for them to kind of realize. And look, I'm been around a while. As you look at how life cycles connect, and obviously you've reminded me you have 5 babies, which is
do.
incredible.
Yeah, I need the flexibility.
You need the flexibility.
Yeah.
The partnership with your mom is fantastic as well. Having a village working together at the same company. Kudos to you guys. Tell us a little bit more about Premier Home Realty. Tell us about that and how that is come together, your vision for your company.
Yeah, we're family owned and operated.
Yep.
So I think the whole point was for my dad and mom to just have their own business. And then over time, they've developed relationships and friendships with people. And they're like, "I want to come to work for you."
Yeah.
And that wasn't the original plan. They weren't going to hire anyone, and they were just going to do their own
little
thing.
small team.
Yeah. And now it's grown to 35 agents. My Aunt Patty is our transaction coordinator. My brother's our property manager. I mean, we're fully family owned and operated.
Wow.
And it's just,
So y'all are a 5-star real estate agency
Yeah.
of real estate professionals and athletes that do everything from buy, sell, property manage, coordinate. I mean, you're doing everything. You're a one-stop shop.
That's
we
right.
sure are.
Terry, as you've been in this business and seen it evolve from the big box store to the 2010 conversion into the family business that you have today,
Yes.
as you continue to see it evolve, what is your view for what's next?
You know, I think that, you know, I certainly don't want it to go back to the short sales again, but unfortunately, I think we're going to see a little bit of that. As the interest rates, when they eventually start dropping, that will definitely stabilize and hopefully start seeing prices increase eventually. But that's pretty far down the road. So I think for now, we just need to, you know, focus on where can we go to help our clients be able to find the best deal they can find. Try to get maybe closing costs paid and buy that rate down. Things that's going to be best, thinking outside the box and helping them. And it's really all about them. And I say that is not cliche. I mean, if you had my buyers over the years in here, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, no, Terry's, you know, this is the way she is." And one thing that I love about that is I have repeat business.
Yes, you do.
Majority of my business is repeat clients, their friends, their family, referrals over and over again, because I take care of people.
Wow.
We take care of people.
Novel concept, Kari. Novel concept. You have an amazing person to work with.
I do.
Terry, spoken no better. Financing sells houses. money and the current of that money can be used many different ways to make happen. I'm in the money business, and what you're describing there is exactly how you fuel a transaction where everybody wins.
Exactly.
The seller wins, the buyer wins. Even in a tough market, the velocity of money, the velocity of houses are still flowing. Kari, now you've heard your mom's version. What do you see? What's next?
I think the market is always moving. So the market today is different than it was 3 years ago.
100%.
We all know that. And everyone is always going to be buying, selling, relocating, investing in whatever market that is. That it will always happen. And I just think having the flexibility, like she said, and focusing on the individual, what that specific person needs, what location they need to be in, are schools important? Is the size of home important? Each person is different. And like she said, if you focus on that person, you're going to be successful because they're going to see that you focused really on what they wanted. And then they're going to want to work with you again.
Wow. That's great, Kari. From my chair to you guys, first of all, witness and respect to you guys. This is a great industry and a great business. I also see with your companies, you're a generational company. You can take the sunsetters all the way to the first-time home buyers and all parts in between, as well as help people that are looking to find an investment property, fix and flip potentially. You work with everybody.
All different types.
All different types, and you're accepting of that. You have, real estate athletes. I'm just happy I had the opportunity to interview you guys. You're fantastic.
Thank you.
With what's next, where you're going, all those things we kind of touched on. As we look forward, and you look at the generations and the sunsetting, the generational wealth today is like unbelievable. So you're seeing moms and dads, I call them the bank of mom and dad, and they're transferring wealth to their kids. And some of those, and I think that's a huge niche opportunity as we look forward. Especially, Tari and I are in a different lane, but we're looking at it from the bank of mom and dad perspective. I think the future for you guys, I'm going to give you a little tip in my mind, is working with wealth advisors as well as CPAs on the generational wealth transformation and how to protect it.
Yeah.
Great.
Because you've had probably 2 or 3 generations come through you. You're now getting to your second and third generation. You've been doing this for quite some time. I think that's where we go next. From my chair, with the flow of money, it's now a K economy, and the people that have the money, the matriarchs of the families, are transitioning to bring their kids to the other side of the K. And that generational transformation is incredible, and there's a lot of it. Unfortunately, we are getting older, and we're going from there. So any parting thoughts for you guys? What's next for your company, and what's your plans?
I think one of the goals that we set when we first got together, we really wanted her to hit over 200 million in career sales. We've surpassed that. We are now at 277 million.
You probably surpassed it 2 years ago.
And I think what she pointed out earlier is most of that business has been previous customers or referrals.
Yeah.
I would venture to say probably 99% of that business, because she focuses on the people. And the number's great, and we love to put it out there because it shows that we've had experiences. We've been through multiple different kinds of transactions. But I think what's most important is that it shows people we know what we're talking about. We're not just coming in and pretending that we know what we're doing. We've experienced it.
I want to ask one more trick question. How much do you watch HGTV?
We used to a lot. Yeah, when I was a teenager, I think we watched that every day together. But now I think we just don't really have time. We're so busy.
You're living it. You're living HGTV every day.
We don't need to watch it. Now we're in it.
You're living it. I remember Paige Davis when it first came out, maybe 12, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It really became a channel and thing. I threw that at you to get your response, because I find when I ask that to real estate excellent professionals that you all are real estate excellent professionals, they don't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, I live it every day.
Exactly.
Well, guys, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you so much
Kari,
for having us.
great job. Awesome.
It was a
Tari,
pleasure.
thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, if you'd like to learn a lot more about Tari, Taylor, and Kari Francom with Premier Homes Realty, go to dailynewsnetwork.com, and thank you for tuning in. Cheers.